Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we would like to present about our final project for subject DEE 3323 Industrial Automation. Our final project is about upgraded or selected operation held manual of packaging industry. Before we go further, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Junaidi bin Jumardi, EB19131, and my partnership is Muhammad Iqmal bin Zulkifli, EB19121. Okay, this is about the introduction. Robotic is defined as a study, design, and use a robotic system for the manufacturing. Robotic can handle material, assemble resistant welding, load and unload further fixtures as of machine tools, pen and spray. It is very beneficial because relative to human being, it has high accuracy, intellect, and infinite level of energy. The robotic arm will perform the light material lifting task effectively and save time because it is not constrained by fatigue or health hazard of that people can encounter. There are mainly two different types of robots, which we have a service robot and the last one is a industrial robot. Okay, the second part of this video is lecturer review and survey. The selective operation robot control method is need to be overcome the problem such as picking and picking object that is distant from the work. Robotic arm has been developed successfully as the movement of the robot can be controlled precisely. Robotic arm is designed to made from actually material where servo motor are used to perform link between arm. The servo motor consists encoder and the robot arm no need to be controlled. It is expensive to the charge and the cable, and therefore the design is reduce the friction on the table. Okay. In a chronology order, tracking the development in the field of vacuum cup gripping technology, the viewer show the further work is required to better understand and performance of the certain element and divergence of vacuum cup gripping technology. Okay, let's move with our methodology. Okay, manually process to lifting box in the packaging industry. Before this, the industry that we are doing the research, they are lifting the box manually without any robots. This is very difficult for the workers and take time to lift the box. In 2001, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that over 36% of injury involved workday were the result of the shoulder and back injuries. Certain of the sprain from lifting load improperly of from carrying load that either too large or too heavy are common hazards associated with the manual moving material. Okay, this is why we choose robotic arm with a vacuum grip pump. Robotic arm with a vacuum suction pump controlled by Arduino. The robotic arm has a steel design of the full assembled with a 4-servo motor on the robotic arm. There are 3 high circuits of the high quality servo. The mechanical design of the robot arm based on the manipulated robot which functions similar with human arm. Robotic arm system often consists the link, joint, actuator, servo, and controller. There are two types of joint, which prismatic and rotary joint are connected to the neighboring link. For the grip, we will use a vacuum grip. Vacuum grip are also the main group of single surface grippers. Vacuum grip consists of a suction cup as peak of device. The suction cup is created out of rubber. Okay, this is the final part from me. It is benefit robot vacuum grip arm. First of all, the benefit is improve considerably of the safety of the company and human being. Robot can perform same activities that the dangerous of the human, like handle potentially hazardous product, manipulate heavy load. And the third one is allow the possibility to doing many difficult activities relative to shipment. And this is also increase his profitabilities to further rate of work performance. It's also allow a relative realization of optimum quality jobs. The third one is it's also the level of accident is very small. And the last one for the benefit is less maintenance of the robots. That's it for me. And we continue to my partner Muhammad Iqmal.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqmal bin Ifli. My maintain number is AB19121. Thank you for my friend for explanation. So for my part, I will explain the component of robotic vacuum gripper arm, such as the vacuum gripper base with bearing, actuator, motor, and controller. So this component that I will choose and using for this robotic. The next, for the application of robotic vacuum gripper arm, the robotic vacuum gripper arm is wide range of application for material handling technology and process engineering, broad application in industry and research, used for precision process industry, and last one is packaging industry. So for the conclusion, in this project, robot vacuum gripper arm in industrial robot application has been discussed exclusively with gripping of different variety of material comparing with other various types of vacuum grippers. The end effectors will typically be designed for specific application. By comparison, for the human hand, a robot vacuum gripper is very limited in terms of its mechanical complexity, practical utility, and general applications. Robot vacuum gripper arm is useful for the objects of very different shape, weight, and fragility can be gripped, and multiple objects can be gripped at once while maintaining their relative distance and orientation. Hopefully, that my suggestion for upgrading the manual process to a new one will be accepted and will be considered. Other than that, I hope that this research will be grow of the food packaging industry company to keep move forward and be successful industry in Malaysia and also at the international stage. So that's all for explanation for this project. So I will go for the animation and simulation for this robot.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the part animation and simulation the robot, I use the software SolidWorks to create and design. You can see this is our robot with the box to lifting from the conveyor into the pallet that we design. I will show part by part for this robot arm. So this is the base for the robot, and this is shoulder for the robot, and this is elbow, and the lastly is the wrist. So for the gripper I use the vacuum pump. So when we simulate the robot will lifting the box from conveyor to pallet, and the robot will arrange the box that will program it. You can see how the robot lifting the box and arrange follow our program that we put on the controller. I use the vacuum gripper's arm because it's very silent to lifting the box, and also when the box is lifted by the vacuum pump, it will not affect the box and guarantee the safety of the box from being damaged. I hope the robot that we design will be accepted. That's all from our group.